Did you know that in the App Store there are around 75,000 educational games for kids? And did you know that video games stimulate creativity, leadership, and in some cases teach the basics of some languages? These facts will be explained in more detail and backed up with official information on why video games have made a difference in how we learn nowadays. Right now, I will talk about how video games have revolutionized the way kids learn in this technological age. I have been playing video games since I was a kid and learned things from school with them. They didn't teach me advanced calculus, but they did help me with the basics of English, math, ethics, etc. With this backstory to back up my claims, I wanted to know if any school took this as an advantage to make learning a more pleasant process. We were born to an age where the knowledge of the world is in everyone's pocket, but not everyone understands the same way. During my elementary school studies, we were presented with a new program called UNO. They gave us books and iPads filled with apps about different subjects like biology, math, etc. This program is made for children, but maybe in a near future, it could be implemented into higher education. To begin with, we should look at how video games are beneficial for us and how have schools implemented them in their programs. In 2014, a psychologist from Oxford University, Andrew Przybylski, made a research on how kids act according to how many hours they play. Kids who played around an hour were emotionally stable, while those who play even more than 3 hours had a lot of social problems. This makes the point that video games should be played in moderation. There have also been several studies made about the benefits of playing between several universities around the world. Rochester University found that response time during tests that had to be made during a set amount of time was better with people that played. Critical thinking was the main focus of Monterrey Institute of Technology, where people who play had better results. Teamwork, leadership, and language teaching were also tested in different universities around the world, and they also had the same results. A good moderation with the time we play will help us improve skills we can apply to our social and academic life. Back in August of 2011, UNO International started an educational program here in Mexico. Apart from sending books to schools, they also send custom iPads filled with apps to kindergarten and elementary schools. UNO made a deal with Apple to get 12,000 iPads made and distributed to 238 schools. According to UNO News, this system will not only be an intermediary between the teacher and the student, but will also be a provider of content and knowledge with the help of technology. According to Daryl Andrada, a WHS reporter, says that kids using technology and the internet are more sociable and have better vocabulary. HowToLearn.com states that technology makes students more motivated in the learning process. They also learn and understand faster and better. Making technology a part of the learning process is important. If kids understand the subject presented by the teacher better, this way of learning will become the best in the future. This way of learning is something not only schools have noticed, but also some video game companies took this as an advantage. Back in 2014, Microsoft bought the company Mojang, the creators of Minecraft. Minecraft is a video game that explores creativity. It literally has infinite possibilities. In 2016, they released Minecraft Education Edition, a different version of the game with worlds to explore in every subject that comes from school, including chemistry, mathematics, biology, etc. With the possibility to construct things in-game, it is possible to illustrate everything you want. Actually, a school in Canada uses Minecraft to maintain the engagement of the students daily, and several schools in the US use this game to give classes during this pandemic. To summarize, the idea of technology and video games have been a huge part of helping and maintaining the concentration of each student. From the introduction of iPads filled with apps in 2011 to full games made by companies like Microsoft being launched is a way of knowing that technology is something that is now part of this generation's education. Technology has been the most important thing introduced in education in the last years, and it will just keep evolving to the point that everything will be part of technology at some point in the future.